Welcome back to the RUSI Library and continuing our series of interesting items that belong here in the RUSI Library. I have this holograph diary which was written by Staff Sergeant Saunders in 1918 and 1919 as part of his trip on HMS Glory, which went to Russia as part of the Allied intervention. It's really, really fascinating, this. The minute I found it, I think I've spoken about this at previous members' events, I'm just so excited about it. But what's really fascinating about this is the mixture in the diary of sort of everyday life, but also positioning him sort of in the heart of events that are going on around at 1918, 1919. There were a few things that I thought were incredibly fascinating, well, a lot, but one of them was also because it placed it very much in the time was the flu epidemic. So this was 23rd of September, and it says, this quote is, "The flu epidemic continues. It is more pernicious than the former, but not so many cases." So we're thinking Monday, 23rd of September, it's really starting and it's quite devastating, but it doesn't seem to be spreading in the same way. And then what's really fascinating is by the 6th of October, so in 2 weeks, it sort of changes here and it sort of says the position is now very serious. So already we've switched to this point where it's getting worse and worse. And it turned out there were over 135 cases, and it was just really, really interesting the way it was mentioned here. But what makes this extra special is we actually have the photographs of this trip on the HMS Glory. They're actually stuck into a navigating officer's notebook. So again, they're sort of reusing things. We have such wonderful pictures. So this is the HMS Glory. And what I love about this is that it brings it to life. You can imagine the staff sergeant on this boat, the ice, the coldness, it's just absolutely wonderful. And there's such amazing details. So they also have water carriers, so we can see how water was transported in the time. This is Staff Sergeant Saunders on one of his ski trips, which is just, I think, just phenomenal. And it's so amazing to be able to put a face to a name to this diary. So again, like with everything else, we want to know as much about these people as possible. So if anyone has any information on the staff sergeant or even around that time or things that have happened or to do with the HMS Glory, then please do get in touch with me. My details are on the website. But if you'd like to come and see these or come see any of our items, then please look at the website for access.